What's going on, people? And I want to talk to everybody. I will be doing a law class probably in a week or two, so we can get that back going. So where people who didn't have the opportunity to attend the last law class, what you really missed out on a lot, because there was a lot of information. I'll try to reschedule one within a week or two, and we can kind of get back to it. All right, so I want y'all to understand what an endorsement is. So I made a video and I told people how to get off child support. And pretty much that's the only video you really need. You just need to do a little bit more research and expand. I just made that video very, very short and to the point. Okay, you need to understand what an endorsement is and how powerful your endorsement is. Okay, an endorsement can be a payment order, like pay to the order of, pay to the bearer, for deposit only. These are all kinds of endorsements. Okay. So an endorsement, may be a signature authorizing a legal transfer of a negotiable instrument between parties. Or it can be an amendment to a contract or a document such as life insurance policy or a driver's license. So for the people who attended my call, this should be something that you need to really research to understand. Okay. So we already talked about that on the call. So a public declaration of a support of a person, product, or service is called an endorsement. Okay. The key takeaway is an endorsement has different meanings, but most have to do with the concept of approval or authorization. An endorsement refers to a signature or an equivalent stamp that authorizes payment or transfer of funds when an individual signs a check. An endorsement can refer to the amendment to a contract or documents, such as a life insurance policy or a driver's license. Okay, a public declaration. So, to understand what an endorsement is, we're going to get deeper into it. I should have probably did this better, but oh well, I could redo it later and go deeper in it. So, understanding endorsements. While endorsements have several distinct meanings, many of them have to do with the concept of approval or authorization in business or legal matters. An endorsement refers to a signature or an equivalent stamp that authorizes payment or a transfer of funds or other financial transaction. It also refers to a note, amendment to a clause to an official document, or contract that modifies or specifies terms. In more general context, an endorsement is an act of saying or showing that you agree with the support of something or someone. The endorser may or may not be compensated. For example, a WNBA basketball player may endorse a pair of Nike brand shoes in a commercial. An actor may endorse a political candidate appearing in a campaign, rallies, or making speeches. So, let's get into the type of endorsements. Okay. Signature endorsement. A signature endorsement, for example, when an employer issues a payroll check, it authorizes or endorses the transfer of money from the business account to the employee. Okay. The act of signing the check is considered an endorsement, which serves as proof of the payer's intent to transfer funds to the payee. Okay? In a financial transaction where one party pays with a check, the person receiving the funds must endorse the check with a signature. A signature on the back of the check indicates that the transaction is complete and allows the transfer of money ordered by the check. So y'all think that the check is, the account, the money in the account is the money. No, it's the endorsement. That's why I told you in that child support video that you need to do a qualified or restrictive endorsement on your child support order. I've already told people how to be child support, but people just don't research. So, okay, if more than one person is listed as a payee on the check, then the endorsement requirements differ. Depending on how many names are written, for example, if the check is written out to John Doe and Jane Doe, both people must sign the check. If the check is written out to John Doe, or Jane Doe, then only one signature is needed. Signing the back of a check to be cashed is called a blank endorsement. Anyone can cash or deposit a check with a blank endorsement, even if the check is not written to that individual. Message. Insurance endorsement, license endorsements, endorsing and promoting. You see what I'm saying? You can just go into this for days. When you go into negotiable instrument, you're going to go into a huge amount of information. So take it in, be wise with it. But pretty much all the answers to all your questions and remedies are out there. You just got to search for them. I'm out.